Good morning, Lincoln Ships. Coach Matt here with the workout for Thursday, the 2nd of April. Thursday is our sprint day, so we're going to be warming up the body with our typical sprint drills. I would like for you to start off with some jogging. If you can possibly go for just a quick jog, like say a quarter mile, half a mile, just to loosen your body up and warm your core temperature up a little bit, that'd be great. If not, get some shuttle runs in. I like 3-point touch shuttles because you have to go up and down, touch the ground, and come back up. The more range of motion you can put your body through in these activities, the better your warm-up's going to be and the better your performance is going to be on those sprints. Okay, so the other thing I like to do is I'll either have like a printout copy of these workouts, or I'll have it like up on my phone, like sitting right next to the workout area, so that I can keep referring back to it. Because what you don't have right now is you don't have a coach yelling at you going like, okay, A skips next, okay, butt kicks next, okay, toe pops. So you got to be in charge of what is next on your list, and one of the best ways to do that is just to have a handy piece of paper. You can even write it down if you need to, but don't let that be an impediment. Don't let your memory or your lack of being able to remember everything that's on there stop you from getting a fantastic workout. You got to figure out ways around those kinds of challenges. All right, so it's high knee march, A skips, high knee fast feet, toe pops, high knee butt kicks, and then single leg hops, 5 on the right, 5 on the left, with a butt kick and reach to finish it. And then we do our 2 split and rips. This is our typical sprint arrangement. Every time we do our sprint days, that is the same warm-up that we do. It's really good, and it's good to help commit that to memory so that the next time it comes up, you don't have mental block, or you could go out on your own and do it without me even telling you to, right? Which is a powerful thing. And we want to work on you guys and your sense of ownership of the program, and making sure that you feel confident and competent to do these exercises on your own without somebody there with you, which is a hard thing to do now, but it's very important in the current time where we're at, where you don't have a coach looking over your shoulder the whole time while you're doing the workouts. Okay, so high knee march. Remember, you're pushing up on the toe. We want to see this leg that comes up. I want to see that toe active, so my foot is not droopy. I want to see that toe like rising up. Okay, the next one is A skips. So on the A skip, we're looking for that super fast contact of the foot, like, right? Make those feet pop the ground really close together. The next one is the high knee fast feet. When we do high knees fast feet, make sure you're getting your toes active, and my knee is getting above my hip every single time, moving those arms in time with the legs. Toe pops. I like to see the toes come up because I feel like it makes your legs more active, but if what we really need to focus on is just being elastic in those bounces, right? So think about the way a basketball bounces on the ground, right? It doesn't sit there and stretch and think about it and then intentionally push off the ground. It snaps elastically off the ground, okay? That's what you need to be when we do the toe pops. High knee butt kicks is the same thing as our regular high knees, but we're bringing your heel up, touching your butt when you're doing that. Try to be fast feet when you do that. Single leg hops. We want to see you using your opposite arm in time with the knee that's up. So if my left knee is up, my right arm is moving in time, and I'm still trying to be elastic and explosive off that foot that's on the ground. Okay, and then the last one is our butt kick and reach, and that is lean slightly forward, reaching the heel towards your butt, driving out hard to create that backwards momentum while I'm pushing off with the front leg, right? Okay, after you finish that, we'll do our 2 split and rips. Split and rips, we start off from our sprinting stance. I want to see the hand that's back, make sure the fingers are splayed. We've got an aggressive stance. I want you to reach back as far as you can in that stance, and we are exploding with both legs, driving into that first step, and accelerate, and then let off, okay? Just do that 2 times, and then we're gonna do 3 40-yard sprints today. Make sure you are going as close to max effort as you can get, and yet we wanna make sure you do not get into the effort zone where you could pull a hamstring, okay? So build. I like to do the first one at like an intentional 90%, second one intentional 95%, where I'm holding back just a smidge from absolute full effort, and that's just to kind of protect my hamstrings and hip flexors. And then on the last one, you play it how you feel it. If you want to like really go for it on some of those, go for it. Make sure you are taking 3, 4, 5 minutes rest in between each effort. The main focus on getting faster is on the ability of your body to put out that maximum effort, and that comes only when you are rested. So if you are out of breath and tired, when you start your sprint, you're not going to be able to put out that maximum speed, and the maximum speed is what triggers your body to get even faster, okay? So in other words, if you want to run fast, you have to run fast, okay? And then when we finish that, we have some abbreviated strength work just for your legs. And again, we can use our pack or you can use an object to do any of this stuff if you want to add weight to it. But I want to see 4 sets of 8 single leg squats. So I like to hold, if I hold the backpack and push it out in front of me, it helps me with a little bit of balance. But sit and then stand and try not to let this up foot touch the ground for the entire set of 8 while you're doing that. All right, and then go 8 and 8 on each side. Next part's just a little bit of conditioning at the end of it. A minute on, a minute off burpees. When I do the burpees, I want to see your whole body touch the ground, back to your athletic stance, and then jump. And you're just going on the timer, a minute on, a minute off, a minute on, a minute off, 4 times through. The next one is a Russian twist. So Russian twist, to add difficulty to this one, you can add a medicine ball or a dumbbell, but easier with your feet on the ground. Right? Going for a minute. Harder with your feet off the ground, going for a minute. So you may need to start off with the hard version, and then when you get into minute 2, 3, 4, you have to change to the easier version, but the focus should be on not stopping for the entire minute that you're doing it, and then take that full minute rest, because you know that rest is coming up, so try to work really hard during the minute that you're working. And the last one is just jumping squats. And I would like to see, say, 16 to 20 reps of these per minute. Jump, right? Make sure your whole body is getting into that jump. Land, when you land from the jump, you should be right into that next rep, okay? Hips below the knee, or top of the hips below your knee, if you can get it there. And then when you cool down, I want to make sure everyone's taking time to do their cool downs. So like a minute of easy walking, stretch out the quads, the hips, the hip flexors, and the hamstrings. My favorite one for that is the pigeon pose, like this. I'm laying my knee out in front of me and trying to push my hips back, kind of twisting into that. And then almost everyone needs to work on their hamstring flexibility, right? Like that. At the end of the workout is the time we want to do those static stretches to try to increase tissue length and help you recover. Let me know if anybody has any questions, and hope you guys have a great workout.